A river never drinks from its own water. A tree never eats from its own fruits. The sun never shines on itself. Sharing is really the best way to live life. Unless you start sharing, I don't think you have started living. A DA-40 is not just like a small airplane for us. That's a life-changing experience for us. We don't take it for granted.
I always thought that a flying school, it has to be towards the multi-millionaire businessman who are able to fund this school. I never thought that I'm able to co-found a school in Malaysia.
My name is Solomon Gizao. I'm from Ethiopia, Africa. I'm the owner-manager of Abyssinian Flight Services, where we've trained pilots on the Diamond DA-40s and DA-42s. I'm from the remotest parts of Ethiopia as a child. And once in a while, to hear airplanes fly over, and I used to follow that sound. Eventually, I had an opportunity to work with missionaries, loading airplanes and washing airplanes. And then I had an opportunity to go to the US. When I decided to pursue that dream I had, I could work 2 or 3 jobs, and that's how I acquired my private pilot. And then I joined the very missionaries I used to work for. The big things small airplanes did with the missionaries, transporting teachers, preachers, sick people, aid, food to the hungry, that kind of stuff. And I really love that. And God gave me that opportunity. So that's how it started. Abyssinian Flight Services is the only privately operated flight school in Ethiopia besides Ethiopian Airlines. We get students from many African countries, Ethiopians, and a few from America and even Europe.
When I just finished my high school, I talked to my dad and mom. Hey, I want to become a pilot. No, Ken, just be businessman. The whole family is doing business. Forget about pilot. I say, no, I would like to become a pilot, please. So eventually, I get my license from UK. When I come back to Malaysia, when we set up our flying school, we want to find a place we can cater for Singaporeans and also the Indonesian markets and also the Malaysian markets. And at that time, Senai Airport is the only airport without any flying school. Now, the times is getting more and more modern. We cannot use back the 50 years old technologies to introduce to our pilots. I believe now this century, we require a minimum comfort for all our students. Now everything we do, it has to be Instagrammable.
What makes Ethiopia unique? We have high altitude. For example, Addis Ababa is 7,626 feet. So sometimes we take off from like 8,000 feet. And then you see these airplanes. To take off with 3 people my size from those kind of altitude and climb out very happily, very reliable. What started just like a simple goodwill and challenge netted more than 45 airplanes for Ethiopia. Ethiopian Airlines has about 40 or a little more. And my company, we have 6 airplanes. So between 45, 50 airplanes have been sold out of that humble beginning. We have DA-40s, 4, and we have DA-42s. We also have the DSIM, the simulator. One of the things our pilots and that of Ethiopian Airlines love about the airplanes is the smooth transition between the 3. Nothing is new. The same instrumentation, the same setup, the same spare parts. The people are really overwhelmed are the pilots. The young pilots, the first time they get in, the first time you let them solo the Diamond, the first time they're going across country, it's just like they come back with the attitude of an airline pilot. That's the kind of reaction I get from my students. The mechanics love it because you don't have to guess anything, you download. People are very happy with it. I'm very happy with it.
I told all my shareholders and my teams, we want to become a prestige school. We want to make this school the best quality in Asia. Why not we bring in diamonds? And once we bring in diamonds, it's great. Number one, you go anywhere with diamonds, you have no problems of putting fuel. Because all the airports in Malaysia, they're providing Jet A1. And secondly, the cockpit, it is so easy to learn. It's very modern. Everything is controlled by the FedEx. So far, I think that we make a good decision that Diamonds is the best aircraft for training. How soon I love Diamond 42. The minutes that I bring this aircraft to the air, wow, the efficiency, the power, and the stability of the Diamond 42, amazing. It's so simple. So that's why I love Diamond 40, but if I have a choice, I will bring Diamond 42. For the Diamond 42, we have weather radar. Why we do weather radar is because we are flying airways, we're flying higher, we're flying further. Want to have less cancellations so that we can instantly know where is the weather. None of the OEM that I come across can compete with Diamond. We dismantle the aircraft in the factory, put in a container and ship down, and our team assemble them and get certification here, and we fly. And it only takes 3 to 4 days when the containers arrive. Our aircraft can produce 10 to 12 hours in a day. That this aircraft, if you plan properly, 13, 14 hours in a day. And because of Austro engine, the fuel saving is, well, nothing can compare. You save 100% more on the fuel efficiency. Therefore, I feel that Diamond, it is the best choice for the Flying Academy. If you want to start a flying school, the first thing that you have to do is the location, very important. And now I'll give you a small advice. I hope this worked for you. It worked for me that I use diamonds. Diamond in Chinese means 钻石. 钻石 is something that is not replaceable. That's why you are flying a diamond. Wow, it's very hard to convince me to use other aircraft for flight training. At this present moment, we love diamonds.
It's really challenging for me to explain how I feel on the day of graduation, how I feel on seeing that little kind of confused, scared young man becoming a pilot here, being responsible. Really, it's emotional because life is not about just taking, and my circumstances would have been totally different because somebody cared. It affected us in a very positive way. So if somebody could do that much for me, I think I could do the same for my fellow Ethiopians and Africans. God gave me this opportunity, and I just want to pass it on. In my dream scenario, 10 years from now, God willing, I really want to establish one of the very best private schools in Ethiopia, where people as far from the US or from China come and get the highest quality possible. And also really my dream would be to work with an airline or airliners. That would be my dream. We hope to get more aircraft. We hope to get to set up our school in a different location totally. And then I think we really want to go big. Yeah, God willing. Yeah.